Now, if you're a complete beginner in calisthenics wanting to chase your first skills, this video is for you and you need to hear this. All people care about is the flashy stuff on social media, like the muscle up or the human flag. And it shouldn't be like that because calisthenics is so much more than that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of a controversial statement, but that statement is you may not be ready for skills, and that's okay. I mean, hey, everyone wants to learn those cool skills like the human flag or the front lever or handstands, and I get it, I completely do. But here's the truth. Most people are trying to attempt these harder skills without a solid baseline. And what do I mean by baseline? I mean a baseline of strength, a baseline of mobility, and a baseline of flexibility. Without this baseline, it's honestly not the best use of your time to just spam skills over and over again to try and achieve it. And more importantly, there's a good chance that you might end up just injuring yourself. Now, if you're a complete beginner in calisthenics wanting to chase your first skills, this video is for you and you need to hear this. Social media has made calisthenics this beautiful aesthetic thing, which it is, but what's not shown is the amount of boring work that gets put in, hours and hours accumulated to make this aesthetic thing. And when the only thing that beginners see is like these crazy one-arm handstand push-ups and all of this crazy stuff, it warps their perception of what calisthenics actually is and how to start it properly. I see people on social media doing these 30-day handstand challenges when they can barely even do a proper push-up. Like, why are you trying to do a handstand supporting your entire body weight on two hands when you can't even do a push-up? Or I see people struggling to do 3, 4, 5 pull-ups, yet try and achieve a muscle up. Guys, I highly recommend you to not do this. We need to build a baseline level of strength first, and these skills will come a lot easier. And more importantly, without the risk of injuring ourselves. A lot of these skills require a good amount of body control, scapular control, core engagement, all things that are going to be hard for you to master if you just sloppily attempt human flag kick-ups over and over again. I made the same mistake when I first started calisthenics, and I had so many injuries and so many joint issues. So please, guys, take my advice and don't make the same mistake I did. All right, yes, I've been yapping about what not to do, but what should you do? So here's what you're gonna do instead. Your first 6 to 12 months in calisthenics should be focused on getting stronger with compound movements. What does compound mean? Compound just means multiple joints at the same time. So push-ups is a compound movement because we have our elbow joint and shoulder joint involved. Pull-ups, same thing, compound movement for pulling and also working on our core. So to start off with pushing, we can do many different push-up variations. If push-ups are too hard, you can do knee push-ups, or you can do incline push-ups. Or if push-ups get easier, you could do weighted push-ups. Another exercise that you can do for push is doing dips. Dips are great to blow up your triceps. This push-up and dip movement are top tier for getting you stronger in pushing motions. This will transfer over a lot to when you start training for the handstand push-up, tuck planches, etc. Now for pull movements, I see so many people who struggle with pull-ups trying to learn the muscle up, and it blows my mind because to do a muscle up, you need pretty explosive pull-up strength. So get good at bodyweight rows or Australian rows, whichever way you call it. Once you get good at that, get really good at pull-ups. Use bands for assistance on pull-ups so you can get more reps, more volume in. And while you're working on pull-ups, do some dead hangs as well after to get your grip strength stronger. And when you start getting really good at pull-ups, you can also start doing weighted pull-ups. You guys see the main pattern here is to get stronger first. Calisthenics literally translates to beautiful strength. So it kind of doesn't really make sense when we try and do skills that require a lot of strength when we don't have that much strength to begin with. Now, another thing that's really important is your core. Calisthenics requires a lot of core strength. So getting a good baseline of core strength is really important. You can do this with hollow body holds, planks, dead bugs, etc. And like I said, it's okay that you spend your first 6 to 12 months of your calisthenics journey getting in really good shape and getting stronger. This will set you up so nice for the next year when you are really focusing on skills. For example, when I focused on weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, a lot of strong compound movements, I was able to unlock the one-arm pull-up and human flag without much direct training. I think I unlocked them within 2 weeks after I really focused in on it, but because I did so much strength training, it carried over very well. Now, let me be very clear on something. I'm not saying you can't do any skill work. in the beginning stages of your calisthenics journey. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that that should not be your priority. So while you are doing these push-ups, pull-ups, and trying to get stronger, you absolutely can have some skill work in there as well, but make sure they are tailored to the right level for you. Some beginner skills that I recommend that people learn first is one, the L-sit, a great way to work on straight arm strength with your triceps and your core. Another one is handstands, really teaches you how to balance early on, and it also requires a good amount of shoulder strength to keep your body up. And as you're getting stronger at pull-ups, then you can add a little bit of muscle-up specific training work to it as well. But these skills should not be your main focus as a beginner in calisthenics. Your focus is on strength first, and then skills. And then after your first year of strength focused work and you've gotten a lot stronger, then you can start to increase the amount of focus put on skill work. And now your joints are properly conditioned and your muscles are ready to take on harder skills and you're less likely to get injured. This is the safest and smartest way to play. I definitely wish I took this route. I wish I did more strength focused work my first year. I spammed a bunch of skills for like 4 or 5 months and kept hurting myself. So don't do what I did. Now, if you guys want some specific guidance on a handful of goals that are beginner friendly, such as 10 push-ups, 12 bodyweight rows, a minute plank, or 25 bodyweight squats, go check out my beginner's plan, which is a step-by-step training guide to help you achieve these goals. It includes the progressions and regressions to do and also the sets and reps to do. Click the link in the description below. It's 50% off for a limited time. But other than that, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor and leave a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out greatly. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at the Calisthenics Project. Calisthenics tips. Hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you guys in another video of mine. Peace out.